Are we ready? Are we ready to dance again? I hope and pray that you are ready to join the ensemble, that you are ready to dance your heart out, that you are ready to be your best self, that you are ready to start the journey, that you are ready to restart the journey, that you are ready to discover the best version of yourself that you can possibly be. This discovery doesn't take money. This discovery doesn't take, time away from family and friends. This discovery doesn't make you run or hide, or it could if you allow it to. But this discovery is all about you, and you are the only one that can get you there. The Almighty Creator has created a pathway just for you to shine, just for you to walk, just for you to be, and just for you to live. And if you live along the path of yourself, you've already reached the goal. I want to start this and every Sunday from henceforth with a short meditation. So if you would, please close your eyes. Take a deep breath in. Hold at the top. Let it out. We'll do 10 fire breaths, followed by 10 intentional, deep breaths into the diaphragm, where we hold on the inhale and we hold on the exhale. 10 fire breaths. Take a deep breath in. Take a deep breath in. Hold. And release. We're breathing in through our nose and out through our nose. Take a deep breath in. Hold. And release. Take a deep breath in. Hold. And release. Take a deep breath in. And release. And hold. And take a deep breath in. Hold. And release. And hold. Breathing in. Hold. hold. Breathing in. And release. And hold. Breathing in. Hold. And release. Hold that breath. Hold that exhale. Completely empty your lungs. Breathing in. And hold. We have 2 more left. Release. Fully exhale and hold. Breathing in. Hold. And exhale. One more. Breathing in. Hold. And exhale. Keeping your eyes closed, breathe normally. Relax your jaw. Relax your face. Relax your gaze behind your eyelids. Just breathe. Take long, slow inhales and long, slow exhales. We'll take 5 more regular breaths together in quiet, eyes closed, relaxed gaze. Count to yourself. take your time coming back into your mind and into your body. Wiggle your toes, stretch your fingers, stretch your back. Shake your head yes. Shake your head no. Shake your head yes again. Let your head fall back as far as it can. Let your head fall forward as far as it can. Come back to a neutral spine and gently open your eyes. If you found yourself yawning, that's normal. It's one of the ways that the body releases tension. It's one of the ways that the body releases toxins. If this was your first meditation, be proud of yourself. You started a new journey. It's along your path. We've been talking about meditation, and we've been talking about centering ourselves. We've been talking about letting go of the false reality that is painted for us and created around us. We've talked about living in the world, but not being of the world. We've talked about running on the hamster wheel and stopping and looking and observing and seeing ourselves within the matrix and deciding, making the conscious decision to let go. Making the conscious decision to focus our energy inward so that we can be the best version of ourselves, for our loved ones, for our family, and for the world. We've talked about all the steps that we have to take to realize and to actualize our most divine self. We've talked about spirit, and we've talked about listening to spirit and about following spirit. Meditation is one of the tools that you can use to quiet the ego, to embolden and grow the spirit, and to quiet your mind. Meditation has been proven to heal, to a certain extent, anxiety and depression, paranoia. It's been used as a tool to, studies have shown that it allows your brain to function optimally. It allows your neurons and your brain matter to actually operate optimally. In fact, I read one study that said that people who meditate actually use more than 10% of their brain. So just know that on the course, or on the path, or on the journey, which is the goal, we have many tools to use to empower our spirit and to balance ourselves in such a way that we're capable of tapping into spirit whenever it needs to be tapped into. We're capable of tools that allow us to be capable of living in spirit and working from a spiritual place at all times. You can make meditation your life. You can make your journey, your walk on your path, a meditation. So much so that people from the outside world who attempt to cause you frustration or attempt to cause you harm will not affect you. Meditation is a tool to a higher version of yourself, and a tool to stay connected with the one most high divine. I wanted to talk a little bit about the struggle. the struggle of walking your path. And life can be a struggle. In life, there are struggles. There are what Christians call trials and tribulations. There are ups and downs. Then the downs can feel really down. And sometimes the downs can feel like they outweigh the ups. Sometimes the valleys are full of tumultuous water. Sometimes the climb to get to the top of the mountain is filled with boulders and with smooth rock that you slide right off of, or it's filled with animals that may come and try to knock you off your path. You know, there are many analogies we can make for the growing pangs. Some say growing pains, but there are many analogies that we can make for the growing pangs of life. What's very important, dancers, what's very important for us to remember is that life is a cycle. Life is a continuous, cyclical process in which we are always going to have ups and we're always going to have downs, but we're never always going to have ups. We're never only going to have ups, nor are we ever only going to have downs. It's the balance of life. It is the part of life where we struggle, where we learn how to tap into our most precious and highest self. It's the parts of life where we struggle, where we practice using spirit to guide us through, where we practice having faith, where we practice being our most divine self. And it is the struggle that teaches us and gives us the armor and gives us the confidence and gives us the strength to work towards balance in our lives. So much so that when things are up, or when you're at the top of the mountain, you breathe with the conscious knowing that this isn't the end, nor is it the beginning. It just is. Joy and elation come through struggle and frustration. So we reach moments and points in our lives where there's struggle and frustration, and we reach moments and points in our lives when there's joy and elation, but this cycle never ends. And once you accept that, that makes the struggle or the hard times or the trying and the tribulation times easier to manage, easier to handle. So much so that when you're going through something and you tap into spirit, it feels like a blessing. It truly does. Take this from someone who has been through a lot, for someone who has had major surgery, for someone who has had major financial upheaval, from someone who has had quite a few deaths in their family at a very young age. Of course, I still have my fears, I still have my struggles, I still have my anxieties, my paranoias. But even in those moments, I talk to myself about who I am and why I am here and who's in charge and what I'm actually experiencing, as opposed to what my mind wants to tell me is happening in the world or happening around me. It's not easy, but it's very much so worth it. The joy and the elation and the moments of peace and the moments of prosperity and the moments of just being able to just be are so fulfilling that they overflow to the moments where you have trials, or to the moments where you are fighting through, where you are, just treading water. Although it's so intense, and although it can feel like you're drowning, as long as you're keeping your head above water, and and you're keeping your mind on spirit, on your survival, on your path, on your knowing that you are here with a journey to live and to experience, then you will make it through that struggle. Meditation is one of the things that taught me that, connecting with spirit in my meditation and being able to feel filled with spirit in my meditation also allows me to feel filled with spirit when I'm not in a meditation, to feel filled with spirit when I am upset. No one human hits the mark perfectly all the time. You will have moments where you will scream out in outrage. You will have moments where you will talk to somebody in a way that you don't want to, because that's not who you want to be. You will have moments where you call yourself names or call yourself out in anger, and these moments will pass because life is a cycle. So the keywords this week: meditation, struggle, and cycle. I pray that you find your space. I pray that you find your path. I pray that you reconnect with your true and highest self. I pray that you tear up that contract that you have with the world and go digging in your drawer, find the contract that you made between God and yourself, between the Most High and yourself. Reread that contract, recommit to that contract, and rejoin your path, your journey through and around and navigating within the world. I pray that you find yourself. All this I pray in the name of the most one high divine. The most high divine, the one most high divine. Oh, I pray. Tuau.